Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. Time for another Metal Earth kit build. This time I head back into space with the Apollo Lunar module. I built the Lunar rover and I built the Hubble telescope. Well, it's about time I built the Lunar module. I've heard a little bit about it. I've heard it can be tedious. Let's find out what I think of it. Let's open it up and see what's inside. The Apollo Lunar module. We have two metal sheets. Whoa. And instructions about what we expect. If we open up the instructions, this is just one piece of paper this time, front and back. This is the older style instruction. Fold it in half and we'll take a look at the top front half with your usual quarter. About, it's got the picture of the kit and the name, and it's got some information about bins and folds and tabs. Needle nose pliers being helpful. The legend, you see a blue circle next to a tab. That means to fold the tab over. When you see a green triangle, that refers to twisting the tab to make it secure. And then down here we have the layout of the parts. And it may take me just a second to get it set up properly. That's not right. Here we go. We have the layout of the two sheets and all the numbers pointing at the parts, so you can find them parts on the particular sheet when you see that in the instructions. If we move to the right quarter, top quarter, you start with part 1, 2, 3, 4, and you just move through, and then down here to 5, and you just follow the arrows. They kind of give you a direction. Once you're done with this quarter, you flip down or scroll down to the bottom. I have the paper folded in half, and over on the left quarter, continue 8, 9, follow the arrows, scroll over here, continue, and then we flip to the back. So I will unfold this, flip it over. Top quarter, top left quarter, continue 16, 17, 18, down to the solid line, jump to this quarter, 22, 23, 24, get to the solid line and jump down to this quarter, follow through this quarter, and you're all done. Tools that I will use in this build. I have my standard set of tools. We have the long needle nose pliers, we have the flat nose pliers, great for a multitude of bending and twisting and grabbing. We have clippers. Absolutely have to have clippers. It helps get the parts off the trees quite easily. I have a set of precision tweezers, with one with very pointed end, one has had the pointed end ground down slightly, and a flat set. And I have a fairly standard set of tweezers that actually came in one of the Iconics kits that I bought. Something else that's good for shaping. I've got some round nose or ring pliers that have rounded noses on the tip, and you can use these to slowly curve different areas wherever you need to, irregular curves, back and forth. These are great for minor little detailed shaping. Got the instructions, the metal sheets, anonymous tools to get us started. Let's build it. The instructions say to fold part 2 so that the engraved side is on the outside of the cone, or so it looks. But the picture on the package and online shows the engraved side on the inside of the fold. So right from the start there is a conflict in the instructions. I was hesitant to keep the sides folded all the way down on part 1 until I attached more of the parts. Opening it back up some helped provide room to twist all the necessary tabs. I had to stop again to look online to understand just how to fold the odd-shaped area on 5. Part 7 is a lot of fun. I'm glad I have the ring pliers to help out. It would have been nice if the tops of the ring pliers were a little smaller, but I made out okay. Using just the tweezers didn't work out as well. With side pieces that are bent at odd angles, it helps to bend tabs to where they all point towards the next connection. It helps them line up with their slots better. I believe part 18 fits on part 17 only one way. This video has been edited down. I've not shown all the different attempts, adjustments, or retries of this build. I also clip out parts where I am studying directions, searching for and clipping parts, and sometimes repetitive steps. It may make this kit look like it comes together easier than it did, but there are a lot of bending and adjusting of parts to make things fit. Work slowly, be patient, and take your time. Repeat 3 more times for part 34. And repeat 3 more times for part 35. I didn't catch it until after bending the tabs over on part 39, but the tabs on 39 are meant to hold both 36 and 38 together. After getting it all together, I went around to try and straighten out anything that was accidentally bent over. I try to wait until the end to do this step. If you do it every time you notice something is bent over and it keeps getting bent and straightened, it will eventually break off. I give you the Apollo Lunar module, and this was a bit of a tedious kit. There are a lot of little parts. There's some lack of clarity in the instructions. They seem to almost want to lead you in the wrong direction. This top cone-shaped part, it seems to tell you to put the engraved side this way, but the picture says they went that way. plus this large section that goes on over here. It was difficult to tell where two of the tabs, which slot they were supposed to go in, and I had to look that up and kind of double check myself. It took about 2.5 hours to put it together. There was some confusion in the instructions as far as sometimes where the tabs go in what slots, which way to fold things. I had to keep double checking the pictures. I had to go online 2 or 3 times to make sure, or try to make sure I was doing it right. But in the end, it did come together. It was very frustrating at one point. It didn't seem like it was ever going to quite come together right. I even got a little bit discouraged, and I usually don't do that, but this one kind of pushed me a little bit. But in the end, it comes together. It looks fabulous. I just used the word fabulous, didn't I? It looks really good, and I can't wait to add this to the rest of my collection. It is worth the time. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Anything you're not clear on, it is even possible for me to go back to the raw video if there's a section that's not clear after I've edited this video. If you want to see more, I can try and put that up. You just need to let me know. As always, thank you for watching, and keep on keeping on.